Welcome, boys. Welcome to online classes. Today we're going to have a class on chapter 7, that is set. We already started our second term syllabus, and we hope all of you are fine and all completed your first term syllabus. As we all know that for coronavirus we cannot have our regular classes at school, so we are going through some online classes. I think if you are following these classes, that should be very beneficial for you. In earlier classes we have already discussed about some theory of set. Now we are directly going to our problem solving. I'm your Vichitra sir. I will help you to realize you with some problems of this chapter. So let's go across to the problems. Okay, boys? In chapter 7 up to 11 we have some multiple choice, with starting from number 12. In number 12, here the question is three sets is giving A, B and C, and we have to find out the set. Now I am showing you 12C, and that is find A intersection B union C. So at first we just taking from the question that A equals to given set 1, 2, 3, B 2A and C equals to A and B. Now let us start the math. At first we have to find B union C. As we know, B is 2A and C is AB, so we have written 2A union AB. Now look at, here is a common term belongs to set, amongst two set, that is A, and we know what to do in union. Just we have to take those common and uncommon, all the elements in a set. So here it is 2AB, so that is B union C, and after that we have to find intersection with A. Now the set A was 1, 2, 3, and that is intersection with 2AB. Now look, there is one term only common between these two sets. Now B union C is treated as one set and A is one set, so there is a term 2 or element 2 in A set and also in B union C. So we have written that set, that elements as a common element, and that is the answer of A intersection B union C. So that completes 12C. Let's go to the next math, that is 13. In question number 13 we have given A, B, C three sets and U an universal set, and we have to justify some statements. I have taken 13B, which is stated as A union B whole prime equals to A prime intersection B prime. Prime, already what is prime? We got to know that that is known as complementary set. When a set we make difference from universal set, that means if we excluded the set from universal set, then what remains, that is called complementary set of that set. Like if A is a set and U is a universal set, then from U, if we excluded the members or elements of A, and make a set, that set should known as complementary set of A, or that is known that is written as A to the power C or A prime. So that knowledge we have already get. Now we start the math. We have started from what we have given in the question. U is an universal set whose members are from 1 to 7. Set A is 1 to 5 and set B is 2 4 7. I didn't write here set C because for this math we don't need set C. That is the reason. Now to start the or to justify the statement given in the question, we have to first find out some terms. At first, let us find what is A prime or A complementary. I've already said if we excluded universal set or excluded the set A from universal set, that should be A complementary. So U difference A here, U difference A is A complementary, and after that what it should be, already we know U is 1 up to 7 and A is 1 to 5. So if we exclude from U this 1, 2 and 5, so what remains? 3 4 6 7. So that should be A complementary. Here it is 3 4 6 7. Now then we have to find B prime. Similarly, B prime is also same. We have to exclude the elements of B from universal set. We know universal set is 1 2 3 4 1 up to 7 and B is 2 4 7. So just exclude this 2 4 and 7 from this set. What remains? 1 3 5 6. 1 3 5 6. So that is 1 3 5 6 is B prime. Let us find A union B. To find out the to complete the justification, we have to find earlier some terms. In that consequence, we are finding A union B. We know A is 1 to 5 and B is 2 4 7. So if we make union of that, 2 is common and other terms are uncommon. So that also we are doing like LCM, that is common and uncommon, all terms should come. So 1 2 4 5 7, all these things in A union B set. Now after that we need to find A union B whole prime. That means if we excluded A union B from universal set, that should be our A union B prime. So as earlier we know, U is the universal set is 1 up to 7, then exclude 1 2 4 5 7, that is A union B. We got 3 6, that is A union B whole prime is 3 6. Now let us see what is A prime intersection B prime. A prime means 3 4 6 7 and B prime is 1 3 5 6. Now if we take the common terms, that is intersection, so 3 and 6 is only common term, so which already matched with A union B prime whole prime. So we can write A union B whole prime equal to A prime intersection B prime. So that's completes number 13. Like this, other maths of 13 should done. That means you have to justify the statements. Let us go to the next math. I am doing number 14 here. Number 14 is a question: if P and Q are sets of factors 21 and 35, then find out P union Q. P union Q. So already it is given P is set of factors of 21 and Q is set of factors of 35. Now what we should do first? We have to find out the factors of 21. As we know, factors of 21 are 1 3 7 21 and factors of 35 are 1 5 7 and 35. So we can write P equals to 1 3 7 21 and Q equals to 1 5 7 35. Then one work remains only, that is P union Q. That is P union Q. So 1 3 7 21 union 1 5 7 35. Now as we know, in union we have to take common and uncommon all the elements in a set. So there are some terms common, 1 and 7, and excluded that other terms we have to also take. So we have written the terms like here 1, 3, 5, 7, 21, 35. So that is P union Q. So that completes 14 number. I have tried to show some different types of maths from this chapter. Now let us move to the next math. And after 14 there are some again multiple choice based on some Venn diagram and complementary set. And in 21 we have a creative problem. Now what is the STEM? In a hostel, 65% of the students like fish, 55% of the students like meat, and 40% of the students like both. So let us start from the question. In question A, it is stated that express the stated information, that means that is already stated in the STEM, by Venn diagram with short explanation. That means we have to show all the information in Venn diagram, and we know what is Venn diagram. Venn diagram is when we are expressing the set in a diagram in a rectangle shaped form, and inside the sets are showing in circle formation, that is known as Venn diagram. So we have to express all the information of the STEM in Venn diagram. So let us see the required Venn diagram. Here the Venn diagram I have drawn. You can easily see the rectangle shape, that is universal set, and the small circles inside the rectangle, that is the set which we are discussing on the STEM. Now let us give explanation of the Venn diagram. I have mentioned F circle as the percentage of student who like fish, M circle percent of student who like meat, and U the universal set or total percentage of student. Now that only I have described, but I am not showed the information. So let us see what are the information. Now in circle F, what you can see in the Venn diagram, here you can see that here is 25% and here is 40% and here is 15%. Now look at this F circle. In this F circle, if you calculate 25 and 40, that becomes 65. So in total F circle you got 65%. That was given in the STEM, that 65% of student like meat. And if you calculate the total M circle, you got 40 and 15, that is 55. If we add them, it becomes 55%. And that was mentioned in the STEM, that 55% of the student like meat, and 40%, I take these both circles common point and written 40% over there, which was like the percentage of student who like both items. Okay, that is also described. Percentage of students who like fish, number of F, equal to 65%, and percentage of students who like meat, number of M, equal to 55%. This is called the total number in the circle. So N represents what number or percentage is in the total circle of F, that is 65%, and number of M, that means how much in the total M circle, that is 55%. And all we know that both dishes or both items were liked by 40% student, that is number of F intersection M is only 45%. So that completes the description of Venn diagram. Now go to the next one, number B. We have to find out the percentage of students who dislike both dishes, both dishes. So from A we already get that number of F equal to 65%, number of M equal to 55%, and number of F intersection M equal to 40%. Now there is a question, how much what is the percentage of students that like at least one dish or one item? Why? Because we have to count who don't like the both of the item. So if we first count percentage of students who like at least one, then we can easily find out the total percentage. So at least one means either F or M, either F or M. So number of F union M, and this is a formula to find out union between two sets. So number of F plus number of M minus number of F intersection M, that is the formula to find out union between two sets, union between this number of elements of sets. Now already we get number of F, number of M, and number of F intersection M. So just putting the values here, we find 65% plus 55% minus 40%, and by simplifying it we got 80%. That means 80% of students like at least one item from the above. So if we want to find out how much percentage of students don't like both item, that should be number of F union F whole prime. That means we have to exclude F union M from universal set, and we know U means the total percentage, and total percentage is 100. So just 100 minus 80%, that becomes 20%. So that is the answer of B. How many percentage of student dislike both item? So after that we have to solve number C, and in number C the question is find out the intersection of the sets of factors of those students who like only one dish. So we have to at first find out who like at least only one dish. So only one dish, either he is liking fish or liking meat. In the Venn diagram we have saw that there is a common person who like both fish and meat. So there are some other persons who like only fish or only meat. Let us see that portion. Now from A we get this information. Now if we want to find out percentage of students who like only fish, that means total number of F minus total number of fish and meat like students. So we know number of total percentage who like only who like fish is 60%, 65%, and who like both fish and meat, that percentage is 40%. So if we subtract that, we got 25%. That means 25% of students like only fish. Similarly, if we find out who like only meat, that is 55% minus 40%, we have 15%. We have 15%. So this 25% students who like only fish, and this 15% who like only meat. Now we have to find out the factors of 25 and 15 to complete our question. So let A represent the set of factors who likes only fish, and B represent the set of factors who likes only meat. That means A should be factors of 25 and B should be the set which are the factors of 15. Now factors of 25 are 1, 5 and 25, and factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Therefore we can write A equals to 1, 5, 25 and B equals to 1, 3, 5, 15. So now we have to just find out the intersection between A set and B set. So A set is 1, 5, 25 and B set is 1, 3, 5, 15. There is only one term or element that is common between these two sets, that is 5. So we have written 5 as the answer. So that completes the question 22C, that is creative, and later on 23 is also a creative question that based on Venn diagram, and 24 is also a tabular method. Some sets are given and you have to find out. Already we discussed this type of maths. I think if you do at home and submit it as an assignment, that should be better. Okay, and now let us start 25. I'm showing you 25, that is also a creative question. The stem is the sets of the integers by which the numbers 346 and 556 are divided with remainder 31 in case are A and B. That means if you divide 346 by some numbers and you will have 31 remainder, that should belongs to A, and if you divide 556 by number and there should be remainder 31, and that number should belongs to set B. Now in A question we have to find out set A in builder form. Set A in builder's form. So let us start number A. So A is the set whose numbers should be larger than 31, and divide 346 minus 31, because always there should be remainder of 31. That means the numbers shouldn't be completely divide. So the numbers which should completely divide, that should be the members of A. So that's why we have find out 346 minus 31, that is 315. The numbers which are factors of 315, they have always a remainder of 31 when dividing 346. So A is the set of numbers which are larger than 31 and factors of 315. Now let us write the factors of 315. They are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 15, 21, 35, 45, 63, 105, 315. Now amongst all the factors, we have to take the factors which are larger than 31. So we have to take 35, 45, 63, 105, 315. So this 5 numbers should be the members of A only. So we can write A equals to 35, 45, 63, 105, 315. That means X is the number which is a factor of 315 and X greater than 31. So this completes number A. In number B, it is said to find out A intersection B. So already in starting of B, we can write that from A we have already the set A, that is 35, 45, 63, 105, 315. These are the elements of set A. As we have found A in question answer A, set A we have found. Similarly, we can find set B. Like it also should be the factors of 525. How we can get 525? If we subtract 556 from 556, if we subtract 31, we get 525, and the numbers which belongs to set B, that should be larger than 31 and factors of 525. So let us see the factors of 525. 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, 21, 25, 35, 75, 105, 175, 525. Now amongst all the factors, we have to take only the numbers which are larger than 31, and they are 35, 75, 105, 175, 525. So in set B, we can write only 35, 75, 105, 175, 525. Now, as in the question we have to find out the intersection, as we have find set A and set B. So we already know the rules how to find out the intersection. Just write the two set and then give an intersection sign between them, and there are only two elements common between these two sets, that is 35 and 105. So that completes the B portion of STEM. Now in C, we have to show this A intersection B in Venn diagram. Already we know how to draw Venn diagram, how to show it. Now we will show number C, that is we have to show in Venn diagram A intersection B, and again we have to write the subsets of A intersection B. So from B we have A intersection B is 35 and 105. Now if we show in Venn diagram, we know Venn diagram means to represent the sets inside a rectangle. We have represent A and B as two circles, and I have written in A circle all the members of A, that is 35, 45, 63, 105 and 315, and in circle B I have written 35, 75, 105, 175, 525. Among them 35 and 105 are the common factors or common elements. I have highlighted them here. You can see this is some dark and shaded portion. So in the Venn diagram, A intersection B is showed in shaded portion. This is shade region. So this is A intersection B. Now the subsets 35 and 105 is the A intersection B sets. Now if we make subsets of these two elements, we can have four sets. That can be 35 alone a set, 105 can be alone a set, the set itself be a subset of the main set, and empty set. So these are the four subsets of the given set A intersection B. So that completes 25C. So these were the maths in your books, and I have tried to solve some creative problems which are basically completes all type of set problem comes in the exam. So I think this should be very beneficial for you. You let me know the feedback. How was it? So thank you all. I think if you all stay home, you can stay safe with your family members in this dangerous situation, and obviously utilize your time properly. So for today, bye.